I'm Emily Anderson, and I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of California, San Francisco. I'm in Lauren Frank's lab, and we're here in the Sandler building. This is some of our lab space here. So I'm interested in understanding learning and memory and the brain structures that are involved in controlling learning and memory and representing memories as people form them. My work is pretty basic science research, so I'm really interested in understanding how the brain itself works in normal, healthy individuals. That sort of research is very important for understanding sort of baseline levels, so that if you want to understand how something's not working, you sort of need to understand how things are actually supposed to be working in the first place. I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and my father works with computers, so I was exposed to them at an early age, which was a huge advantage for me. And I've always been interested in science, not necessarily neuroscience specifically. I had a lot of interest in space exploration as a younger child. But I've always been curious about how the world works and wanted to be part of figuring out how the world works. And then it was only later, when I started taking biology classes in high school, that I really became fascinated by the elegance of biological systems and really wanted to get a sense of how people work. In high school, I got the chance to work in a computer science research lab, and that was an amazing experience for me. I got to be involved in a number of projects there and get a lot of mentorship from scientists, and that was hugely beneficial for me. So I really recommend trying to have that sort of experience if you're interested in science. I chose UCSF because I really wanted to join Lauren Frank's lab, and the people in our lab seemed really happy. So I really wanted to join a lab where people are being productive, but also really enjoying what they were doing. So that's why I came here. To be honest, I think I could have potentially chosen other scientific fields, but there are a lot of really great things about neuroscience. I really like the fact that you get to think about things ranging from individual cells to behavior to almost philosophical questions about human existence. Part of what neuroscience is asking is, what humans are, right? I mean, if you want to understand what it is to be human, you kind of need to understand how the brain works. Some of the research I'm doing now sort of suggests that there might be ways to help people learn faster, and so that could be a really cool way to extend my work. There needs to be a lot more basic research into the circuits that I'm studying before we'd be able to do that, but there's definitely hints that we might be able to turn up certain types of brain structures during particular types of learning, and that might speed up learning processes. We're really getting to the point where to understand how different parts of the brain work together, and think about how we can combine both how individual neurons are signaling among each other, but also how those groups of neurons are signaling to other groups of neurons. Sort of a system-wide approach of the brain, and we're also developing really exciting new tools for manipulating these groups of neurons in more and more specific ways, so we can really dissect the circuits, and that's definitely something I want to be a part of. I don't normally necessarily recommend people go into science. I think it's something that you really need to think hard about, because it's hard, but it is really rewarding. So if it's something you want to do, it's definitely something you should try to do.